My name is Akimbo Olamileko Daniel, a representative of Team TIIDE, and I'm here to present to you an employee management system for micro, small, and medium scale enterprise. Meet Ademola. Ademola is the co-founder and chief operations officer at Microfin. Microfin is a fintech startup with the mission of changing the face of payments in Lagos, Nigeria, and West Africa. He has been able to gather a team of dedicated developers, analysts, and financial accountants, and also doubles as a business administrator at Microfin. Daily, he worries about the best way to manage employee leave records in a transparent and fair manner, while also communicating effectively within the organization without hampering productivity and being able to manage employee records seamlessly. Challenges like this and many more are what MSMEs across the country face. And as such, they need an employee management system that automates and manages these challenges seamlessly. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you TIIDE-HR, HR seamlessly. TIIDE-HR is an employee management system for micro, small, and medium scale enterprise that automates and manages administrative tasks, employee personal records, and communication within the organization. MSMEs in Nigeria, according to a report by Guardian newspaper on the 26th of July 2022, contribute over 45% of Nigeria's gross domestic product, over 5% of Nigeria's gross exports, and account for about 97% of businesses in Nigeria. This means that each and every one of us seated here today know at least 9 micro, small, and medium scale entrepreneurs. Bamboo HR is one of the employee management system out there. They provide onboarding, leave management, and time tracking for their clients. While Bamboo HR might be one of the big names out there, they are not necessarily for micro and small scale businesses. And then there's My Salary that offers payroll, leave tracking, and time management, but not a centralized communication system within the platform. We provide a platform that allows for fair and transparent leave management, proper record keeping of employees such that in years to come you can get records of employer that has worked within the organization, and a centralized communication where you do not need to call a meeting for the urgent but not important messages that you need to pass across. Now to our live demo.
Welcome to TIIDE-HR, HR Seamlessly Employee Management Platform Walkthrough. Upon creating your business and signing up with the relevant information, you are taken to the employee management page to which you can add your new employees. But before doing so, you need to create the role and the level in order to give the employees said roles and levels, which you shall be doing right now. To create the role, you head over to the role management page and fill out the form to which we are going to add the relevant information as follows, and also granting that role specific permissions. Now, permissions are not forced to be granted to each role, which we can illustrate in said example and still store it into the system. Now, upon creating the role, we would equally want to create a level so that we can associate that role to and create a level with X amount of salary. Upon creating the level, we can now head to the employee management page once again to create our employee by filling out this form, giving specific email addresses, which email addresses they will use in order to access their own side of the accounts. Also select the role as follows, seeing that we have created said roles and levels as well. We can use that in order to fill out the employee form. Upon submission, we can see them pop up in the background, and we can create yet another employee. Upon creating our two employees, we can log them into the system. I'm just going to copy that email addresses now to log in. This employee who is meant to have access to all employee records. Upon signing them in, with set default password as seen below, which every employee will be granted, they can now see all the information of said business. Ms. Sarah is the human resource agent. She's able to manage the leave policies. Now, how to manage the leave policy and also the leave approvals, you can do so from the leave management page. She can create a leave policy and also save it so that any employee who is applying for the said leave is able to select it from their own side. Now we can sign in as the employee who has no granted access to these various permissions. Upon signing in as Daniel, he can now create or apply for his own leave as an employee. To apply for a leave, he simply has to click on the button and select the leave that is available as seen here. Upon applying, his record is stored in the system and is reflected throughout to all those who have permission to view all employees' leaves. And in order to approve this leave, all you simply have to do as the HR is to go to the pending page and see the leave that has been applied by employee Daniel Tairu and either approve, decline. In which case, we are going to approve the leave, and we can now see that the leave has been approved by going to the Approved Leave Management tab. Now for Daniel, what he simply has to do is head to the leave application page on his end, and he can now see that the annual leave has been added to the system, it has been approved and put under the upcoming leave, and the history has been updated with said approved leave, which he can either edit, delete, or apply for a new leave. These are the basic functionalities that have been added and included into our TIIDE-HR employee management platform. Thank you for listening.
After all of this, you might be wondering, why TIDE HR? If I may ask, why not TIDE HR? Thank you.